Alright, how's everyone doing? This is Shred back with another tutorial here, and this is just going to be an updated version of the last videos I did. Getting the Synty characters to work in UMSP. The devs did an update, made some changes, so there's some places where you need to go and change a few things. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. I'm not going to take you through doing everything, but I've already created the IK rig, so I'll show how to do that. I just picked this guy here because he's more like the Unreal Engine mannequin, no eyes or face or anything. It doesn't really matter. But again, if you can go check the other video on how to do that. Just right click and go to skeleton. You can create your skeleton. And then you can create and assign a physics asset. When I did that, and I put them in this rigs folder, and then created an IK rig. Now I'm going to go and create an IK retargeter. I'll call this RTG_Synty. Okay. Before I do that, I'm going to add the third person to the project, and the reason why we do that is because they have pre-made rigs in there, and so we've done that. Next thing we'll go to Ultimate Multiplayer Survival Pack. We'll go to Demo, Mesh, no, not there. Blueprints. Yeah, Demo character. Go here to this guy, and we're going to go to Asset Details. Dock this. Okay. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to add the Unreal Engine 4 mannequin that we just added, that content pack, and we're going to make this skeleton compatible with that. As you can see, this is the Ultimate Multiplayer Survival Pack guy, and all the animations are on him. So we're going to make him compatible with the Unreal Engine 4 mannequin. And let's just go ahead and make him compatible with our Synty no face as well. Now we'll go to characters and go to the Unreal Engine 4 mannequin. We're going to do the same thing. Except we're going to make him compatible with the Ultimate Multiplayer Survival Pack guy. And we'll also make him compatible with Synty. Now you can see that he has all these animations. Alright. And now we'll go to so how I did this is I'll show you I'll show how to do this in another video. But I have an Unreal Engine 5.3 project, and this is in the Unreal Engine 5.3. So the other one was in 5.2. This is 5.3. Everything pretty much works the same, minus the upgrades that need to be done. But just keep them all in there, and then you can easily just go and you can migrate any of those assets into here, and that's how Epic advises you to do it. So that's how I would migrate everything into here, into any project you're using. So that's what we did. I brought in the Apocalypse pack and the Polygon prototype pack. And you can do it with any character that you want to. I chose this guy. So we're going to go in here to him. I'm going to do the same thing. Asset details. We'll make him compatible with the Unreal Engine 4 and the Ultimate Multiplayer Survival Pack. Now all the skeletons are compatible with each other, and you can see now he's got all of these as well. He's just not there yet. So now we're going to take care of that. We are going to go into our retargeter, and for our source, we're going to use the, let's see, use the Unreal Engine 4 mannequin, and then for our target, that's our guy. We're going to go with Synty. And basically what you're trying to do here is we're trying to get him into this pose. You can click on this debug draw. I go to target mesh, not there. Go to mesh scale and go 1.03. 0.03, and this will just make the Synty character the same height as him. It doesn't save it that. It's just for preview purposes. And so the retargeter is different than the last time. You click up here for the IK and the root. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to go to, if you click on right here, you can go to edit target pose, and we're going to start with the upper arm, L and R, and we're just going to bring those down about 40. Then we're going to go to the lower arms. Oh, we're going to bring those up about 30. See, the Synty character is just so much bigger, so that's pretty close. I usually do 30. And as far as the hands, we're going to go hand L and hand R. There's not really a lot of a bend in it. You can kind of see it from here. And we're going to, let's drop that down to 5. Did 10, so you can just leave it on 10 and just bring it down 10. Next we're going to go to the thigh R and thigh L, and here you can just, I should be able to bring it, no, bring it out. So just click off the snapping up here, and you can just kind of bring it out like that. Now we're going to go to the mesh offset, and we're going to go 150. We'll get some separation. Now we can see that after you do that with the legs, it's going to bring his feet up. We need to bring them back to the floor, so we're going to go foot R and foot L. Let's go to 5. Okay, now it's at 0. Just bring it over 5 degrees to the right. That'll fix that. Go back to 10. Now his fingers look a little bent, so we're going to go we're going to grab all of these on the left hand and the right hand. So left hand from index to finger 4, left index to finger 4, and right index to right finger 4. And we'll bring those down, let's just say 5 degrees, because you can just see there's a little bend in there. And we're just trying to get him as much in that pose as we can to look like this guy. Nope. Okay. Or accidentally rotated his fingers. That should be right. Now we can go here to, can run the retargeter, and we can kind of check it out. I mean, it's very close to his. You can see how his just is there, but with the Synty guy, it's a little too much. Like it's overlapping too much. So what we need to do is we need to go here, and we're going to grab the upper arm L, and we're just going to move that back. Let's go. It was 10 total. So we'll go that, and we'll run the retargeter. You can see after 10, it's pretty close. Yeah. Now you can spend as much time on this as you want to, obviously. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I usually spend quite a bit of time on doing this stuff. Let's go to the, let's go down one more, and then we'll just check it. Okay. We can go to the lower arm. We can just bring that up. Now let's do it just a tad more. So total, it was the upper arm L. I did it about, I moved it back about, I'd say 5, 10. It's at 5 degrees, so about 15. And then on the lower arm, we've done it about 10. I think that should be good enough. Yeah, that looks good. Looks like he's holding a pistol. That's about what you would expect. So that looks good. Just kind of go through all of these to make sure they look okay. And they do. Usually only have to adjust that one. You can see the rifle and everything. Looks pretty good. Like the pose is almost identical, pretty much. Alright. So we're going to stop that. Now before we do anything, go over here to chain mapping, and we're going to go to root. And right up here where it says translation mode, it says no, we're going to set that to globally scaled. And that is going to take care of any animations with root motion you may have. I don't know if everybody does it like me. I usually bring all my animations in that I'm going to use and just retarget them all together, because you can do that and it works pretty well. Just do them all at once. Or you can just do these, bring some more in, and do that. It's okay to do it that way. But just make sure that this, you click on the root, and right here it's set to globally scaled. And then I'll make sure that all your root motion animations retarget properly with root motion intact. So that looks good. Now we're gonna shift click. I'm gonna grab all these animations. We're gonna go up here to export export the animations. Now we're going to go to wherever, you can go to wherever you put yours. Mine is in here. Characters. And I'm just going to right click on character, add a new folder, and I'm going to say RTG_Synty for retargeted Synty animations. Underscore Synty, and we'll replace the suffix underscore Synty. That's just going to replace the old one with the new name so you can see it. See what are the new animations when you go to change them if you need to. That's a good way to do it. Or you can add it to the prefix and it'll just be in front instead. Alright, so now we're going to export. Alright, now you can see that it basically copied all those, and now we have our Synty name there. So this is looking good here. We can save this and we can close out of here. Now we can see all these animations. You can see that they all retargeted very well. Alright. Now we're going to save all. We're going to save selected in case we get a crash or something. It's just good to always do that. Now that that's done, now we need to create an anim BP. And so the best way to do that is we're going to go to Ultimate Survival Pack, Blueprints, no, Demo, Character. We're going to go to Animations, Human, and we're going to start here. We have to do it with two different ones. So the ABP Human and the ABP First Person, because they did add First Person in this. We'll start with third person. Just right click on this, and we're going to go retarget, duplicate retarget assets. We'll go here and we'll find our Synty retargeter. Alright, now we're going to change the location, meshes, characters, and we'll right click on here, do a new folder, and we'll go ABP underscore human underscore third person underscore Synty. You can name whatever you want to. That's we don't need the human in there. We'll just ABP third person Synty. Right. And now we can retarget those. Okay, again, we're going to save all, save selected. Now, when you do that, there's going to be 4 animations. In the first video I did, I said you need to go through all these and check, but it's just these 4 right here. So you can see the A anim jog, lean B, right here, lean left, lean F, lean L, and lean R. You just go in here and you'll see them in the ground. Scroll down here to where it says force root lock and just uncheck that, and he'll go right back into place. You can save it and close it and just do it with these 4. Same thing. Force root lock. Okay, and that's what causes the character to run sideways, and looks like he's running sideways. All right, just make sure you save them after you do that. Force root lock. Okay. We can go ahead and change this name and go ABP underscore underscore Synty. Okay. You can see this one's, he'll be leaning too, but if you just scroll over him, he'll pop back up. Now in the other video, I said you need to go in here and you'll see where the animations are. And if you click here, you can see that it's now got the suffix of Synty here. You can go through there and change those if you want to. I haven't found it necessary, but if you ever had any problems with anything, this is where you would go to change out all these animations. I'm just not going to go through all that for the purposes of this video. But here is your animations, and you would just match it up basically to what this one says, and just with your Synty there. Okay, these are just the blend spaces, and in the last one I went through and changed all these for all the blend spaces. I'm not going to do that here. I don't think it's necessary. Everything seems to be working, so next we need to go to the ABP human FP. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to right click, duplicate, retarget. Again, RTG Synty. We're going to change this. We're going to go to the same place we just added the other folder. We're going to right click, new folder, and say ABP underscore FPP underscore Synty. And now we can retarget those. Again, save all, save selected. Alright, and now we're going to scroll down, and it's going to be the same for animations, but they start over here. So it's the same thing. Check force root lock, and you can just fix these. Go ahead and change his name. PP underscore human underscore PP underscore Synty. Okay. That should be most of what we need to do. Now we can go and we can set our Synty character up in here. So go over here, selected game mode, right here where it says third person character. Click on that magnifying glass, so it'll take you to the third person character. Alright, the first thing we're going to do, they have a dynamic material on this character, so we're going to go to construction script. And in the other videos I deleted, don't delete anything, just bypass this because you might want to come back to it later. And we're just going to basically drag it right here and set main master pose and just bypass this dynamic material and go right here into set and compile and save. Okay, we're just going to go play real quick. Here's in first person mode. Alright, now it's gonna, when you back, I'm just doing that because when you back out of here, it's gonna bring you here. And this is basically the character creation. Last time again, I said delete this. Don't delete this. Okay, this is, you might want to come back and add this feature later. With the Synty characters, you know, they they have an armor system in UMSP, and I briefly mentioned this in the first video or the second one. If you want an armor system, you know, like the FBI character for the Synty, he's already got armor on. Obviously, you'll have to remove that armor. And basically, if you want to use their character creation function in UMSP, and they do have one, you're going to have to get those Synty characters or whatever characters you're using, and you're going to have to put them into Blender or get someone to do it and chop them up. So just, you know, hold down Alt and just disconnect those right there. You might want to come back and add that later. Okay. Alright, I can get rid of this. Now we should be able to, there's a few more places. Okay, we need to go to Lobby System, Blueprints, BFL Lobby System, and down here, get Gender Body. We're going to switch this to our No Face. Okay, just the same, whatever character you created, the IK rig, put that there. I'll take care of that. Now we can go back to third person. And we can go to the viewport. And we can go to No Face. We can add our Synty character. He's going to be crimped up until we add our, go in here and add our animation blueprint, and you can see he goes right into place. All right, let's just drag this and dock this. Now, if you go to play right now, you're going to notice that he's still doing all this stuff here. Okay. The reason is they changed some stuff, and this is finally, after all that, to get to this part here. We're going to go to the event graph. All right, and we're going to scroll here to the bottom. And you'll see here, and this is the update that they did, and this is why your character's still doing this. Again, you just go into the event graph, and you'll scroll down here to where it says set first person camera, set third person camera, and you'll go over here, and this is the first person, so we'll find our first person Synty, and right here's third person Synty. I'll just compile and save. Now when we go back out, our character will be animating. You can hit I and adjust the daytime. Get it to daytime. Now, if you hit F8, there is a face or something right there. So let's go back in here to the viewport. Let's go to the mesh. Now there are some right here eyebrows, right? They have the eyebrows here, and we're not using that. You can see them appearing. So basically what you can do is go up here and say viz or visible. Just, you can type in visible here, and if you untick that, that'll go away. Just remember, if you add your creation, if you add your characters in here and have eyebrows and stuff, that you come back in here and you check visible, so it'll be visible in game. But you can basically go through here with the eyes and all this. Not the backpack, you want the backpack, but the hair, all those, you don't need any of that because that's for their character. And realistically, you probably just delete all that and add your own. But that's just, that's how you get rid of those. Compile and save, but I'm pretty sure those eyes are still in there. I think there is another place somewhere where you have to go and fix that. Where those eyes are. Our character's crouching. Get away from me. Now you can see when he's punching, his arms are still, like you see him crimping up like that. And the reason why that is because you have to basically go through this entire asset and replace all of the, the punching and all the animations with the retargeted Synty ones. And that's why, like, you see the arms crimp up. Also, if you get in the car to drive it, you'll notice that the arms are crimped up. So basically, you have to go through the entire asset and replace them with the Synty ones. You can see there. All those animations have to be replaced, but our Synty character is working. And I'm going to show you guys one more thing. I'm going to show you guys one more thing. So if you want to use a different character, we'll basically go here. And this is just for any character that you want to use of your Synty guys. You can choose any of these. I believe in the last one, yeah, we did this guy. If you want to use this guy, all you need to do is just right click and we'll go to skeleton. And we're going to assign skeleton. Drag this out here and we'll go find our no face. You just type in no and he's there, character no face. And you'll select him, you'll see that there's no errors, and go to accept. And now you need to do that with basically all of the ones you want to use. Just assign skeleton, no face, and accept. Skeleton. So you get the idea. Like once you have your IK rig set up, all this is pretty easy. And if you want to change them, we'll go here. I want to do this because I want to show you another adjustment that needs to be made. And we'll go to, let's go back to here. Yeah, just go back to there, the viewport, and select the mesh. Now we can go to any one of those Synty characters that that we just selected. Let's see, let's go to this guy here, and they're already going to animate because we have our animation blueprint set up. Right. We'll go to play with him. Now you'll notice this. So it's not a problem if you're in third person. Like, you can, they're all still animating. But where you're going to find is when you go into first person, you're going to have this issue. And again, I'll show you how to make adjustments and exactly where to adjust it. Go back to the event graph. Okay, and you're still down here in this section, and we're going to go to the first person, and I believe it's right here, the camera boom. Okay, so you'll make adjustments here, and basically what you want to do is you want to move the camera out away from his face. So let me just make an adjustment here, and I'll say 6.0 on the Z. And we'll go back out here. And you can see it's a little better. You can still kind of see it. and you just will have to go back and forth. Back and forth. Maybe it's the Y. Let's go 8.0. I don't remember exactly what number I came up with, but I did manage to get it so it wasn't, you can kind of see it's almost gone, but when you turn to the right, you're going to see it. So maybe if we, like 3.0. If you turn to the right, and I'm just putting in random numbers here right now, but you guys get the idea. This is how you adjust it. Okay, that's definitely not it. Let's go -0.1. Zero. I feel like I just made it worse. We'll go 7.0. Alright, that pretty much centers the camera. We're going to go 6.0. Let's go 10.0. I just couldn't remember which one. There we go. Alright, so you can still kind of see it coming through, but that is basically how you'll get rid of this. You can still see your feet, and you would just make all those adjustments until you don't see. You can still see a little bit coming through there, and I'm not just going to sit here for 30 minutes trying to get it perfect. You guys get the idea. I would just keep messing with it. You can see your hands. I'll just keep messing with it until you get it perfect. Hit F8, you can eject. Alright. So we have our Synty characters working again. And all the animations for UMSP will work with this. Again, you go through, you'll have to go through with all the animations and replace them throughout the asset with the swinging, the punching, the riding the car. just find those where those animations are and just swap them out with the Synty ones, and everything will be good to go. I'm not going to take the time to do this. This video's already got longer than what I wanted. I just wanted to update you guys, and it just update you guys on how to do this, and I probably could have made a 5-minute video on how to do it, but I hope you guys appreciate it. If you got something from it, please like, share the video, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to be doing more of these Synty tutorials in the future with different assets, and work on maybe adding some new features. I do have a video on how to get the Synty characters to work in the Unreal Engine 5.2 in the third-person project. I think I'm going to do a little series there on how to add crouch and how to add weapons and things like that, maybe in the future when I get some time. But this is a busy time for everyone. The holidays are coming up, so I'm going to leave the video here, and I appreciate you guys watching it, and like the video, share the video. Thanks a lot. Take care.